Hi, my name's Marie and I'm the Deputy Manager of the Small Animal Department at Wood Green Animal Shelters, and I'm going to tell you how to care for mice. I'm going to tell you how to gather pet mice supplies. First of all, before bringing any mice home, make sure you have got all the equipment needed to care for them. You'll need to choose a suitable accommodation, bedding, food and enrichment for them before you can bring them home. First of all, you'll need to find a suitable tank. You can find these at your local pet shop, your rescue shop, or if you go for a large aquarium like this, you may even be able to find them at your local recycling centre or charity shop. So search around for them. Glass tanks like this are the best type of accommodation for your mice. They're safe and secure from them escaping, and they provide lots of space for you to add enrichment. The other option that we've got here is a storage container. These can be purchased at many shop outlets, places that stock stationery as well. So have a look round. These are easy to make your own design tanks, so you can find these again in many shops. Once you've chosen your accommodation, you're then going to need to kit it out. So first of all, let's start with bedding. The best option is to either use short shredded paper, and this is obviously free. If you've got a paper shredder at home, you can be making your own mouse bedding. The other option is a product called Carefresh, and this is available in most pet shops and rescue centres. It's short egg carton, and it's absorbent and safe for your mice to use. Never use wood shavings, as this can often contain parasites and bring on breathing issues and allergies that you and your family may have. You'll then want to purchase some soft paper bedding for them to sleep in, and again this is available in nearly all pet shops and also any local rescue shelters you may have. Don't use the type of cotton wool. The best one is the soft tissue paper, as this doesn't wrap around their legs and their feet as the cotton wool type can. But again, as I mentioned, most pet shops do stock these. You're going to need a good quality water bottle. Ideally purchase at least 2 of these. In case one ever is broken, you've got an instant one to replace it with. Most of these are available from pet shops, your local rescue shelters, and even on the internet. If you are going for a style of accommodation which is a large aquarium, it's best if you can purchase a water bottle with a hanging top. That way they can be hung from the cage quite easily. Otherwise you might not be able to use a water bottle quite so easily. These should be cleaned out at least once a week and refreshed daily with fresh water. You'll then also want to consider toys and enrichment for your mice. You can make these, so you could start saving all your old toilet rolls, you could be saving cereal boxes, shoe boxes and any old cardboard boxes as well really, and they're fantastic. You can cut lots of holes in and make all sorts of houses and tunnels for them. You could also get any old blankets and old jumpers and create little hammocks inside their homes as well. So there's lots of ideas such as children's toys that you could be using for mice enrichment. You could also go to your local pet shop or rescue shelter, and they'll often stock a variety of different types of enrichment. Try to keep your enrichment as natural as possible. Treats toys like these where they can chew on them are brilliant for their teeth. They can run through these different tunnels, and as I mentioned, they can gnaw on them as well. You'll also find different types of play sticks like these, which can be bent into different shapes so they can run underneath them, they can sleep on them and crawl across them as well. So be inventive with your enrichment. You don't have to purchase it. There's loads of things you can make and find at home as well. Lastly, a good pet disinfectant. Your mice are going to need to be cleaned out every week, and all of your toys and the accommodation is going to need to be cleaned. Use this, spray down the accommodation and the toys. Make sure you leave it for a couple of minutes and rinse it all off, and then you can replace it with fresh bedding. You will also need a secure pet carrier. You may need to take your mice to your vets at some point, and also when you're cleaning them out, it's a good idea to have a secure carrier. These again can be purchased from many pet shops, from the internet, and again also from your local animal shelter. So look around, but Find a nice one that they have plenty of space to move around, because they may have to stay in it for a little while whilst you're either cleaning out or transporting them to your local vet. So find something that's comfortable for them to stay in. Lastly, a good diet for your mice. On the market, in many pet stores, from the internet, your rescue shelters, you will find different types of mouse mixes. Please make sure you do variety, add extra variety to the diet. You can go to your pet shops and find different types of herbs and wild plants that you can use. You could always make these as well. If you've got in your garden lemon balm, dandelion leaves and nettles, you could dry these off and make your own natural treats for them. You could also use cat biscuits, and again, these are available in all local pet stores, supermarkets and rescue shelters. Lastly, you can add in all sorts of different cereals and home brands as well. Make sure any cereals that you add into the mix have not got lots of sugar coating them. You can add in pasta, rice, and they do also appreciate a little bit of boiled egg every now and again. And that's how to find mouse supplies.